Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's the Eradicator coming to you with the latest news regarding Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 and 3.10 not so much here because we are going to talk about, of course, the roadmap, which was updated on July 18th. So that was yesterday. And everything is completed here in 3.10. So for the first time, boom, we are going to discard Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 and we are going to have a look at what is going on here in Star Citizen Alpha 3.11. And the space refinery decks here have not made much progress, still at 7 tasks out of 21, but we have a new picture here, which is very interesting for sure. I think that's the first time that we have really a clear look at some final visual of what the refineries are going to be. Sure, we had this look in Inside Star Citizen, but it was kind of a white box phase. Now this is looking much better. We also have the cargo decks here making some really good progress at 23 tasks out of 45. We are actually more than 50% completed here for the cargo desks, and we also have a nice new picture here. So this is funny because this is what they emphasized on the roadmap run. They said we've added 2 new pictures. Yeah, so here we are. These are the 2 new pictures. No progress here when it comes to AI, unfortunately. Gameplay though, look at Throw here still bringing in the new tasks once more at 30 tasks out of 55. Looking very good progress here for Throw is looking very good. I really can't wait to see how Throw is going to be improved compared to how it is now. Sure, right now Throw is not fantastic and definitely needs to be improved, but how is this going to be done? Is there going to be for example, if we hold the mouse button, is it going to add extra strength? I wonder, just wonder. What else do we have here? We have 5 tasks for death animation that need to be done. I think it was 3 before. The law system surrender is still stuck at 7 out of 14. No changes here. Ships and vehicle, look at the Origin 100i now, which is well over half completed at 19 tasks out of 30. This is looking very good here, the progress. The 125 and the 135 will both make more progress when the 100i will be completed because they are both variants of that very ship. And look at that Mercury Star Runner here. That is great news for all of the Mercury owners over there, including myself. I am thrilled to see that an extra 21 tasks have been completed here for the Mercury Star Runner, now at 30 tasks out of 115. The bad news is that they've also added 16 new tasks. We used to be at 99, it is now 115. That is still some progress being done for the Mercury Star Runner, so I am very happy to see that. The multi-tool attachment hasn't seen much progress done, and the grenade launcher is at 18 tasks out of 31. Server to client actor network rework, which we always need, by the way. Also, so 1 task done here, 1 task out of 3. Very good, very good, very good. There was also a patch for Star Citizen Alpha 3.10.0M in the PTU, Wave 1 PTU, so let's have a look quickly at what was done here. Let's first talk about the fixes that was done here, and they fixed 7 client crashes, 3 server crashes. Very interesting. Now, a lot of people have been saying that the patch is not very stable, that there are many 30k errors, many crash to desktops. I don't know what's happening because I've tested Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 now in the PTU for about 10 hours, and I have not experienced that. I've only experienced 2 bugs, which you could see in my last video about delivery missions. The first bug was that when I was doing multi-delivery, multi-pickups at a special delivery box, then the delivery box would be bugged. And the last one was when I actually clipped through the roof of my Avenger and ended up on the top of the Avenger. So these are the 2 bugs that I fixed that I encountered in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. Now let's talk about some of the other fixes here. There should no longer be a small door panel on the floor in the center of the frame of the double doors of the mixed sections of the Cutlass Blue and Red. That's a very complicated explanation here. Players should no longer get stuck on trading kiosks when using them at the Trade Development Division at Area 18. My goodness, Area 18 really seems to have some really strange bugs sometimes. New Babbage Omega Pro NPC Shopkeeper should no longer be completely stationary and stuck in a pose. Players should now be able to sit in the fold-down jump seats on the back of the Cutlass Black. The rear exterior door at the end of the catwalk should no longer be missing from the Starfarer and Gemini variants. They fixed an issue that was causing weapon gimbals to remote turrets to be offset from aim after leaving the seat and sitting back down. Larger ships will no longer fall towards the planet without returning player to control if autopilot takes over when hitting the no-fly zone exit splines. Hallelujah! That was a very major bug here that was fixed, so that is pretty good news here for maybe Wave 2 and Star Citizen 3.10 going to the PU. Drink holding animations should now no longer clip into bar tables when seated and transition in and out of the seats. Hangar 08 in lower should now be able to accept landing requests. Atmospherical burn particle lights should no longer be visible throughout the interior of small ships when no windows are present. Planetary effect weathers should no longer clip through MFDs in ships, vehicle, and cockpits. Players should no longer be sent to the Arena Commander menu after exiting to menu from Star Marine game mode. Oh, this happened to me many times. 3D icons in personal inventory should now appear correctly when in the thought wheel. Ammo counter is on the U-Bar pistol should now correctly rotate. There is no longer a panel floating in the open ship interior doorway of the Vanguard hoplite. A fixed atmospherical entry effect clipping into the interior of the Hammerhead for those of you brave enough to enter atmosphere with the Hammerhead. Quantum jumping to left ski from orbit should now correctly quantum travel the player to left ski instead of the sun. That's another very annoying bug over there. Multiple bartenders should no longer attempt to visit a player at the same time. That's a lot of. That's really. Let me try to make a selection here. The satellite deploy com hack and Konstantin Herson's safe retrieval mission objective marker should now no longer read objective setup instead of the correct text. Ground vehicles should now be repaired at Platinum Bay Outpost. So that's a lot of bug fixes. Yeah, we still have quite a few known issues. Let's talk about the known issues here. Requesting ATC takeoff before entering your ship may cause takeoff splines to not appear. Workaround is to request a takeoff after entering your cockpit and powering on your ship. Okay, alright. That's something that I'll keep in mind if this happens. Moving slowly into a restricted area can cause the player vehicle to get stuck when the autopilot having seized control. When approaching outposts in the ship, player received, please contact ATC. Well, there is actually no option to contact ATC. I've seen that. The player ship is destroyed shortly after flying into the restricted area around the spaceport after leaving a hangar. This hasn't happened to me, but I can understand that this can happen quite a lot. I've seen comments in the comment section about this. Players are not able to join PU from an instance, and all of the other bugs are pretty much the same from the previous patches. They did a couple of updates here. The default key for visor wipe is not Alt-Z but Alt-X now. They increase the duration that the helmet visor wipe actions keeps the player's vision clear. So that means if you clear if you wipe your visor, it should remain clear longer, I suppose. Oh, listen to that. A junk site has been added on Utopia. Very good, because Utopia was always there was nothing on Utopia, and I did say 3 months ago, I said this is suspicious. There's probably a place where there's going to be some shady activities, and that was indeed the case. They've also updated the bartenders and patrons at the G-Lock bar at Area 18, and some extra polish pass for bartenders, a new delivery mission for Wallace Klim, improvements at restricted area gates, and they adjusted how wind affects the rotation of ships so that it no longer rotates into the wind and instead properly pushes the ship. That's pretty much it for this patch. So, I suppose that we're gonna have to try it out now. I'll be making a couple of videos. Of course, I've got a lot of videos to make about Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 and its the new gameplay elements that have been added. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. There's more to come, starting with tomorrow's video, which is probably going to be fully about the Electron guns. I'll be buying a few of them at Grimex today. So stay tuned to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe button if you like this kind of content. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.